everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and my truck is very loud, so one second. Okay, hi, my name is Becca and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about all the houseplant things. But today we are going to be talking about all the garden things. So I'm going to go to a garden nursery, just a nursery actually, that I don't think that they have houseplants. Maybe they do. If they do, that'll be a fun surprise. But I'm going because I need to get some plants for my yard, because my yard currently is so blank. There is nothing as far as landscaping goes besides a ton of grass and a ton of trees, which is obviously so dreamy. You can see some colorful trees back here. Green has almost entirely returned to the yard, which has really inspired me to go out and find some fun stuff for my garden. Because if you didn't know, I have a really big garden bed at the front of my house here that I have recently edged with brick. So it is ready to have some plants planted in there, and I really want to embody this like cottage style garden in there because my house feels very like tucked in the woods. And I've been looking up a lot of videos on YouTube, on Pinterest. I've been looking around and I have some pretty good inspo, and it really just seems like you're planting a lot of stuff a little bit closer to each other than you would in a traditional garden, because the goal of a cottage garden is to not see the mulch or the soil or anything like that. You just want to see like plants taking over. So I currently have 2 rose bushes in that front garden bed, but other than that, there's nothing else. I also want to put together some pots for plants that maybe don't need like as much sun, because I would love to put some pots at the front of my house right here. Anyway, I have a lot of plans, but I think right now I'm just gonna go and see what I find and what looks cool, because I have never done outdoor gardening, so it just kind of seems like this whole big untouched world. Yeah, let's go and see what I can find. Oh, by the way, I'm going to Strawberry Hill Farm here in Columbia. It's in very South Columbia, like at the bottom of town. So anyway, let's go. Oh my gosh, I've never seen the escargot in person. This is crazy cool. That is awesome. Look at that awesome spiral. There's a bunch here.
Oh my gosh, there's more.
Did you put your foot down, Josh?
What's that?
Did you put your foot down?
This is like a party.
This might be a mistake, but I find these extremely intriguing. I think they're so cute. They would look so good hanging. Well, it isn't a hanging thing, but it would look so good hanging. I don't think that I've ever seen this many plants at a nursery, ever. Ever. This is insane. This one is also very intriguing. I love that color. It almost looks like neon because it has some this white on the outside and pink on the inside. It just looks so good. I don't really know what it is. I don't see a tag or anything. All right, you guys, so to say that things got a little crazy at Strawberry Hill Farm would be a very, very serious, understatement. Because look how pretty this is, number one. I got this because I had to, and it's huge, and I have little hanging things that I'm thinking I'm going to like split it into, like maybe into 2 of them. And then we just have like all of this, which is insane. I don't even know how good of a view you just got, but anyway. I'm at the big box store to get some potting soil and see if I can find any like barrels to plant some of this stuff in, because I did find a few things that I want to use for the cottage garden, but I didn't find like everything that I wanted to find. So I'm gonna look in at Lowe's and see what they have in their garden section too, and then I'm going to get some soil, look at the barrels, and then go home. So yeah, really exciting. Okay, so we are back home now, and I got just a lot of stuff you can see here, but it does not even come close to filling up the space that I need to fill. But it is nice seeing what this looks like as of right now. I think that it looks great. None of these things have been planted yet, obviously, but I like the vibes. I last second grabbed these hostas from, well, yeah, like I said, I was going to the big box store to get soil, which I did, but I also got these hostas and I also got these Delilahs. I did not see anything like this at Strawberry Hill Farm, so I grabbed them while I was at the big box store. I bought this little pot. Wait, I keep saying it's a little pot. It's a big pot. So I bought this big pot and that big pot, and I'm going to be doing little cute arrangements that will kind of, you know, go with each other. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't know exactly what I want to put in it, but it's probably going to be a lot of those little ones as well as those little ones. So we'll just see. I'll pull through what I can. And then this one right here, this big hanging basket, I'm going to split, or I might just like leave it as one big hanging basket and hang it from that tree, because there's like a branch on here that is extra long. Can you see? It has a hook hanging down from it, but I could definitely hang the plant there instead if I wanted. So we will see, but I'm going to do these ones first. All right, so it doesn't currently have drainage holes, so I'm just gonna drill some drainage holes. All right, I've poked my holes, and now it's time to plant. Okay. So first I got little snapdragons, my favorite. I'm going to plant these towards the middle. And these get big, big, big. We always had these growing up. My mom has a huge pot of them, and they're just massive. And they're really nice because they reseed themselves every year, so you don't have to replant them or figure out that whole mess. I'm putting them all at the center in hopes that they will kind of column upwards. That's kind of the hope. I'm gonna do that on both of the planters. Now I just fill in the outer edges with, I think I'll do these little ones. This is called Orange Kiss. Can you see that? Maybe not. All right, and then I'm gonna fill the rest in with these ones right here, which are called Lobularia. All right, front and center, I'm going to put pansies. All right, our first little pot is finished. It looks so cute, especially with the pansies front and center. I love pansies so much. My family has always grown pansies. It reminds me of all the women in my family, so I'm glad that I can have that one front and center. And then also the second one that reminds me of my family is snapdragons, so I've got those right in the center. And I'm really, really hoping that those grow really tall and the rest of these just like fill in the bottom, because yeah, I think that would look really beautiful. So I'm gonna do basically the same thing in this one. All right, number 2 has been planted, and now I think that is all. I have all these little babies left over, and I'll probably use them just around, probably in pots when I make another arrangement. This would probably look really cute all in a pot together, but that was really fun and I loved it. And I will definitely be planting these ones, just not right now. These are all going to be a part of my little cottage garden in the front here. I need a lot more than this, so hopefully I'll be able to get out to the nursery again maybe next weekend, or if I need a break in the week, and get some more. Maybe I'll have a helper so that I can buy like a lot. And I need to build the trellises, okay? So that is something that I need to do because that will fill in a lot of green space to have a bunch of trailing plants. Thank you very much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun just to hang out and do some plant stuff outside and just, yeah. It feels like real spring now and I just love it. Oh, also forgot to say, I hung up the little planter over there on the tree, like I said. So anyway, if you like the garden content, please let me know down below. If you have any tips for me, please let me know down below as well. You guys have been so helpful for me throughout this process. And if there's anything that you saw that I did that was like questionable or weird, or I don't know, you would do it a different way, you can nicely tell me in the comments. That would be really fun to hear how you guys do things. And if you have any cottage gardening tips, please let me know. I guess really my question is tips on how to fill up that space. Because I know that I'm going to be putting hydrangeas in there, like a lot of them, and so that should fill up quite a bit. That'll be like the back, so it'll be vines, hydrangea, and then other things in the front of that. You know what I mean? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.